Hello friends, today I will discuss the numerical problems on the dielectric heating. First problem is an insulating material 150 square centimeter area and 1 centimeter thickness is to be heated by dielectric heating. The power required is 400 watts at 30 megahertz frequency. The insulating material relative permittivity is given as 0.5 and the power factor of the material is given as 0.05. Determine the necessity or necessary voltage to get this power and assume the absolute permittivity of the material as 8.854 into 10 power minus 12 farads per meter. We know for the dielectric material, when we give the supply with a high voltage and high frequency, the equivalent circuit of the insulating capacitor or the dielectric material is like this. A capacitor in parallel with a resistor. The current that flows through the capacitor is IC, the current that flows through the resistance is IR, and the input current is capital I and the applied voltage is V. So for this problem or in general, we assume that this resistance is very high. So the current that flows through this is very less. So the input current capital I is approximately equal to IC. And when we draw the vector diagram for this equivalent circuit, we get like this. This is the applied voltage and this is the current that is flowing through the resistor, that is applied voltage divided by resistor R, that is IR. This is in phase with the applied voltage V. And there is a current flowing through the capacitor. So the current flowing in a capacitor always leads the applied voltage. So this is at 90 degrees to the applied voltage. And the current that flows through the capacitor is given by V by XC, whereas XC is nothing but 1 by omega C. So ultimately the capacitor current IC becomes J omega CV. So in this problem we take IC is equal to input current I, and we also know the capacitor calculation formula is epsilon naught epsilon R into area of the capacitor divided by the thickness of the dielectric material. So when we substitute the epsilon naught and epsilon R and the area of the dielectric material surface in meter square and also the thickness also in meters, then we get like this: 8.854 into 10 power minus 12 into 5 into 150 into 10 power minus 4 divided by thickness given as 1 centimeter. So when we convert into meters, we get 1 into 10 power minus 2 meters. So when we simplify all these things, we get 66.4 into 10 power minus 2 farads. And we know the power loss in the dielectric material, P is equal to V square omega C into cos phi, that is equal to 2 pi f c, that is we are replacing omega with 2 pi f. So then 2 pi f c into V square into cos phi. So from this we can rewrite the equation like this, that is using this and this we can write like this one and this one. V square is equal to P divided by 2 pi fc cos phi. That's what we have written here. Because he asked the what is the applied voltage for getting the power loss 400 watts. So we have to calculate V is equal to under root P divided by 2 pi Fc cos phi. So in this problem, he gave the power loss. He also mentioned the supply frequency. He also, we have calculated the capacitance, and he also given the power factor of the system. So we substitute all those things, then we take the square root of that, then we get like this: 400 divided by 2 pi. F means it is 30 megahertz, so 30 into 10 power 6 into capacitor we have calculated as 66.4 into 10 power minus 12, and power factor given as 0.05. So when we simplify it, we get the voltage 800 volts. Next, coming to the next problem, a plywood board with the dimensions 0.5 into 0.25 into 0.02 meter cube. That means length, width, thickness all are in meters. Is to be heated from 25 degrees centigrade to 125 degrees centigrade in 10 minutes by dielectric heating with 30 megahertz frequency supply. Find the power required. Assume the specific heat of the wood is 1500 per joules per kg. So weight of wood 600 kgs per meter cube, and efficiency of the process is 50%. So here first step is find the what is the volume of the plywood. So it's given already 0.5 into 0.25 into 0.02. So when we simplify it, we get 0.0025 meter cube. So then weight of the plywood we can write like this. So we know the volume, and he gave the weight of wood like the 600 kgs per meter cube. So 600 into volume, that is 0.0025, will give you the weight of this plywood or dielectric material, that is 1.5 kgs we are getting. Next, heat to raise the temperature of the plywood board from 25 degrees centigrade to 125 degrees centigrade. So to get this, we know the problem and a formula called ms into theta effective. So theta effective means it is nothing but theta f minus theta I. So here m means it is the weight of the plywood, and s is the specific heat of the material. So into, so theta f means final temperature minus theta I means initial temperature. So we know all these things. So in place of m, we write the weight of the plywood, that is 1.5 kgs, into specific heat is given already 1500. So into theta f means the final temperature to be obtained is 125 degrees centigrade. So we substitute here, and he mentioned the what is the initial temperature, that is 25 degrees centigrade. So after substituting, we get 2,25,000 joules is the heat. So then, so we want to get this joules in the form of watt hours. So you divide this heat by 3600, that is 60 into 60. Then we get 62.5 watt hours. So what we want is only the power required to complete the heating in 10 minutes. Whereas what we know here is heat in watt hours. So we have to divide this with the time. So power required to complete heating in 10 minutes is equal to 62.5 divided by 10 divided by 60. Here he wants to complete the heating by 10 minutes. So you have to convert that 10 minutes into hours. So 10 by 60 will give you the hours. So this in the numerator, the units are watt hours. So in the denominator, we have the hours. So when we simplify it, we get 375 watts. This is the power required to complete the process of heating the dielectric material. He gave the efficiency of this system is 50%. So what is the input power required for this to get this output 375 watts? So we can calculate like this. We know the efficiency is nothing but output by input. So from that we can write input is equal to output by efficiency. Output we know that is required heat, that is 375 watts divided by 0.5. So we get 700 watts. So if we give the 375 watts in 700 watts input power to this system, we get the 375 watts power